And is there any room for interpretation? Are they saying anything about you're
No,
interpreting it wrong, or?
no, no. So there is no interpretation on the constitutional obligations, right? There would be interpretation if there were ambiguity, but there's no ambiguity in no person shall be held to answer for capital or otherwise infamous crime unless a presentment or indictment of a grand jury.
Yeah, that's pretty cut
Yeah.
and clear. Yeah.
So if you arrest someone and hold them over for a capital or an infamous crime without indictment by a grand jury, then you have just violated the Constitution. You see, the Fifth Amendment is unique because they're called deprivation provisions. So what happens is that all of the Fifth Amendment's provisions, what they have is they have a deprivation of freedom, but they come with a prohibitory element. So, for instance, you can't be deprived property without just compensation. That doesn't say you have the right to have your property. It doesn't say that you have the right to compensation. It says that government can deprive you of your property, but the prohibitory element is you must be justly compensated for it. Therefore, without the prohibitory element, that gives rise to injunctive relief every time. The Fifth Amendment is very, very simple. You can't be held to answer for capital or otherwise infamous crime, and the prohibitory element is unless you have an indictment by a grand jury. Absent that, the deprivation is unconstitutional because you have failed to fulfill the prohibitory element. So the prohibitory element that justifies the state's deprivation is in fact the indictment. Absent that, it gives rise to injunctive relief, and we can seek a resolution remedy for this. And you're right, I'm not asking for these people to be released. But what I'm saying is that we have to address the unconstitutionality of these convictions. If they are unconstitutional, you got to address that. And we can address that in a number of different ways. First off, we just said that 78% of the people in prison didn't hurt anyone but themselves with drug-related offenses. These are people that are hurting, they're not dangerous. So let's get those people into an institution where it can heal them from that aberrant behavior. Let's get them into a place where we can train them to be happy, right? Where we can deal with the trauma that was created by an institution that had no authority to be able to do the things they did. And then we have property crime. Once again, property crime is aberrant behavior. It's not dangerous behavior. So as I said in the beginning, of the top criminologists in the world, every single one of them says that only about 4% of our prison population is a danger. Let's identify who those dangerous people are, and let's transfer them from a criminal incapacitation into a civil incapacitation. Let's treat them for the trauma that they've been inflicted, just like Sweden does, just like Norway does, just like these other nations that have a next to nothing recidivism rate, or just getting ready to shut down their final prison. Let's
be free. Let's
Yes.
be free.
Exactly.
Like the Constitution wanted us to be.
Yeah. The
I've
issue
got
of morality.
goosebumps, brother.
The issue of morality is not a matter of punishment. It's a matter of public health. I want to see us switch from a punitive justice system under the authority of the Attorney General into a health-based system under the authority of the Department of Health and Human Services. Let's get people with trauma that's been inflicted upon them. Let's get them into an institution that's going to heal them as opposed to hurt them.
I love that, man. I love every bit of that. This has been such a great conversation, Tim.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is, I love your passion for everything that you're doing. I love that. And you're not just doing it for you. You're not just doing it for me. You're doing it for your kids too. Let's not forget that. You're trying to build up a country that you can be proud of and leave your children something that they can be proud of.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a real honor. I've had a good teacher, and all glory to him. Guys, all glory to him, okay?